So let's start off with the simple question. What is heroin music? You look up heroin music and nothing shows up. You go a step farther, look up Urban Dictionary, a definition from 2009 shows up saying it's music made when people do drugs. That doesn't really do much, so let's break it down a bit more. Heroin means a highly addictive drug from morphine, and it's a narcotic producing euphoria. Keywords from this context: producing euphoria. Music means vocals or instrumental sounds, or both, combined in such a way as to produce beauty of form, harmony, and expression of emotion. If we combine these two, heroin music means vocal or instrumental sounds combined in such a way to produce euphoria. Why did I have to define this word myself? Well, what if I were to say heroin music, the secret new wave of music, was actually all started by the one and only Juice WRLD? Juice WRLD was born December 2nd, 1998 in Chicago, Illinois. At the age of 3, his parents divorced, leaving his mother to raise him and his older brother. From what we know, he grew up playing the piano, drums, and guitar before turning to vocals in high school. This is actually when he dropped his first song, Forever, under Juice the Kid as only a freshman. He would go along and drop 3 more EPs under Juice the Kid: Juiced Up the EP, The Twilight Zone, and Affliction. He graduated from Homewood Flossmoor High School in 2017, and a month later he dropped his first EP under Juice WRLD called Juice WRLD 999, which included his soon-to-be breakout hit, Lucid Dreams. I still see your shadows in my room. Can't take back the love that I gave you. It's to the point. We all know what happened because of Lucid Dreams. On March 13th, 2018, at only 18 years old, he signed with Interscope Records for $3 million, releasing Goodbye and Good Riddance and Death Race for Love under Interscope's label before his untimely death. Let's back up and speak about what happened in between those two albums, though. The day is December 2nd, 2018, Juice WRLD's 20th birthday. What is Juice WRLD doing on his birthday? Making more music, of course. During this studio session, he made Sometimes. What's significant about Sometimes? Well, I'll let Ali say that herself.
Think about Sometimes. That was actually made that was made like a year, like 9 months before we even came up with continuing music like that. Like, some songs here and there obviously would still fall under that, but that song right there, because you guys know it, so we could talk about it, is like, if the words weren't so fucking psychic and so fucking crazy and deep, and you didn't also feel that way about your life to it too, not even just, oh, about me and my life or Jared's life, like, you and your life, I know you guys are out there like, holy shit, and like turning it up and like, I know, I've been there. I know, I get it. That music literally makes you cry, but also you're like, I can't stop. And then also you're like, I love it. Like, you're just so happy because you feel like you're understood and like you have your safety blanket on and nothing can stop you now. Like, you're just going. And literally, when you talk to anyone who has done opiates or heroin or things like that to make the receptors in your brain from that drug go, it's not like it's like depressed, even though that person looks like they're going through demons or like having a hard time. When they're on heroin, they're, even if they're asleep, they're like like on a fucking cloud, like, I don't even know. There's a moon up there. It just looks so fucking fire, but it's in darkness. But it's so like, fuck yeah, I'm right here. That's what it feels like to listen to his music, and you know that.
Songs like Sometimes, Pills in the Regal, Kirby Selection, Tattoos and Ink, and Way Too Many would all become a part of this new subgenre, with the potential of many other songs. What pulls these songs more to the subgenre heroin music than just regular hip-hop? Well, I sat down and listened to many different Juice WRLD songs, and the main thing that separates these songs is the more raw vocals and almost a laziness hint, and the more depth or multi-layering in his vocals. Sometimes. Most of his fans would say that this subgenre was more towards the end of his life, but evidence we know this subgenre mix came shortly after his 20th birthday, meaning truly we don't know what other songs could be a part of this. It goes deep, but sadly I don't think we'll ever truly know what the full subgenre could have been like.
So I'm saying, so it's heroin music. Not, oh, heroin is a drug, no. Heroin music. It literally, I swear to God, lets out the same fucking, like, endorphins any kind of drug like that would, without taking that drug. And there you go. Heroin music.